to the Anglo-Eastern Manila Ratings Conference 2023. Stronger together, one team. This conference gathers our clients, crew members, and managers from various Anglo-Eastern offices around the globe. Stronger together is but a fitting theme as we are all here gathered together as one Anglo-Eastern team. We would like to start by thanking each one of you for joining us on this special day. Our officers who traveled from different provinces of the Philippines, and of course to our clients and leaders and managers who traveled from various countries and continents. We are so grateful to have you here with us today, and let's give ourselves a round of applause. My name is Jasmine Fitzgerald, and I will be your host for this conference. It's worth mentioning that I was also here yesterday for the Anglo-Eastern Officers Conference, and today will be equally as amazing. But before we officially start the program, we would like to remind you to please put your mobile phones on silent mode. Should you need to take an urgent call, we kindly request for you to step outside to allow other attendees to make the most of the conference. To officially commence today's conference, please welcome on stage our Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Carson Ossenfeld.
Good morning. Just sound checking. Can you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you. What are you saying? Thank you. Yesterday I got a little bit concerned that maybe my voice was not heard sufficiently in the room here, so sorry for my slightly official appearance, tie and suit. I think the organizers are having a little bit fun every year because they always try to give me shirts which are too small, so I look like either body paint, and I thought that would be a little bit too much so early in the morning, so I hope you forgive my appearance in this one. Okay, so today we have a full day together. You and I, we have 20 minutes. So now the question is, how do we spend the 20 minutes in the most efficient, best and fun way? What are we doing then? I have 4 things on my agenda I'd like to talk to you about. But when I've done mine, then I will ask you, so what is on your mind? What is actually happening when you are on your way to your ship, coming for a contract? What is on your mind? What is it that concerns you? Is it all about making money? And of course it is to some extent. Is it all about safety? Is it all about the teamwork on board? What is actually cooking and brewing? So I'll be among you in a few seconds and we'll have a chat about this. Some of you have been here before. It's not the first time you sit in this room. What is one and foremost thing we always talk about when we stand up here and we meet together in conferences like this? What is this? Did I hear anyone say safety? Nodding? Yes, yes, yes. Safety is important, I think. It is the paramount priority for this company is to ensure that you come back safe. And one thing we have noted is when you are a master, it's seldom you get hurt. But if you are working on the deck, if you are raiding, then I think you're always in the front line of being hurt. So that's why we always talk about safety. Anyone being hurt on any of our ships is not acceptable. Period. End of story. So what does it take to be safe? A lot of things. We have procedures, we have checklists, but first and foremost we have you. All your experience, all your minds, your energy, your motivation is what keeps you safe and your colleagues safe. If I try to address one of my other kind of key points, this is asking, how do we improve safety? We know for sure that something will go wrong once in a while, that's given. I think we are all fallible, we will make wrong decisions. We will assess a situation, we thought it was like this, but it was not. Something went wrong. What is it that brings us to the next level of a safety culture? And the floor is open, the bits are there, just come with it. Did I hear speak up? Maybe somebody said speak up, maybe somebody thought about speak up. So speaking up is a key component of a good safety culture. Now that comes with responsibilities on all ranks, because it's not only about you speaking up, it's also about how it's perceived in the offices, among the officers and in the office. And you hereby have the permission to call anyone out in this company if you are not respected when you speak up in a certain case, because this is the only thing which can bring learning into our organization and how we can improve on the safety culture. So speak up programs and you speaking up, I think, is super important. The question is, what is the third thing I had on my mind? What do you think? Think you'll be quiet from the morning here? What about MARPO? Would that ring a bell with anyone? You know what? Every year we have MARPO violations in our fleet. And I guess anyone, before they go on a ship, they actually sign a document confirming that none of you will ever do a MARPO violation. And that's great. That's how it should be. But it still happens. So what is the reason why it happens? So put in your notebook that MARPO violations is a zero tolerance zone for invasion. You're not helping anyone by doing it, and you are definitely not helping yourself. The one who's going to suffer the most by participating in a MARPO violation is you. The company might be fined, you might come through correction programs depending on where it is, and we might pay money, but I think the one suffering the most will be you. That will hurt your career, that will hurt your families. There's absolutely no reason to do it. And if you see it, we come back to point number 2, which was speak up. Then you raise your hand.